get lit. And I'm telling you, you know I wasn't going live unless I was feeling the bullish mood. Now, listen, to be honest with you, the reason I haven't gone live in the past 2 days, a lot of things have been going on. But what I will tell you is this: there's been so much that we need to talk about. Hence why the title of today's live stream, June 2020, June 2023 recap. We got to recap this month. This month was a very important month. And if you stick with me to the end of this video, you'll truly understand why it was so big and what we have going on for July. So let's get it popping, man. Make sure you hydrate that like button, hydrate that subscribe button. Let's get straight into it. Anybody in the chat, what's good? I want to tell you right now, I'm probably not going to be looking at the chat until later because I got a lot of things that I want to say. Number one, let's start off June. We're going into it, obviously. DDD is on our mind. Everybody's thinking about DDD. Me personally, I'm still thinking about buying drip. And I'm going to always correlate this to buying drip again. But listen, we start off the month. Good month. You know what I'm saying? The sentiment is high. Everybody's high. You know, things get dragged out a little bit. Now people start losing faith. And that's when it gets dragged out a little bit more. People start losing faith. Then we started getting spikes, then losing faith. It was a very up and down month in price range, which is good, right? Because you want to see price action with drip. I feel as though June really told a story that people aren't truly grasping, because let's go a couple months before that, right? To show you why June was very big. I'm going to show you why. It's because activity is back into drip. What people don't understand is when drip is stable, no matter what the price is. I don't know if you listen to Stunner Breezy. I don't know if you listen to any of these other influencers, but if drip has a stable price, it's the best thing ever. I mean, it's the best thing ever, regardless, in our opinion, not financial advice. But I'm just saying, like, when you start talking about compound interest, 365% on a stable, on whatever it was. So if you go back to where it was at 22 cents a couple months ago, right? And then that's when it went over the months. Now in June, it was going up to a couple different prices, you know what I mean? Because we had a lot of different type of activity going on. Why I say activity is great is because it is. People start to understand the price appreciation along with the compound interest, which adds a whole nother dynamic to this ecosystem. Like, this could literally work if it was just a dollar all the time and it was stable, you know, and then that way people would just be making accounts and all that. But the fact that you can make more, even though you can make less, but when people can make more and it's price appreciating, that's why it can get really crazy. But let's go back into why it went down and all that stuff. So look, it goes back down. Now people are losing it. And we're back to a quarter. And it's crazy to me that we're back to a quarter, because you know I'm not done. Today I'm about to buy some more drip. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get up to another Max Wilder, man. I'm trying to stack up. You feel me? While people want to play around and play games. I just posted this on Twitter. I said, y'all waiting on DDD. I'm going to DCA. You're not thinking about the right things, bro. Like, you over here so focused on this launch date. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm seeing people show like DDD. I think on the testing it was like $1.78. I think Bartertown bring that to attention on Twitter. Like, how crazy would that be? But then think about this though. Why do people only think about selling drip? I don't think people are getting the game. I thought the game was to accumulate as much drip as possible. Because if that's the game, then wouldn't you want to buy more at 25 cents, 26 cents? I was mad that it went up a penny. People out here are going to be happy that it's going up to $1.50 to buy. You know, I want to buy now, so that way when it goes to that price, I don't have to worry about, oh, I'm trying to DC. I mean, even though I am going to be DCAing at those prices as well, but I'm going to also be making sure that I'm claiming at that point, because I have received the X's. I'm not going to wait to enter when it already does X's. I don't understand it. So people are complaining about 25-cent drip, and it's like, but if you want DDD to come out, and you think it's going to come out too, so it's like, why don't you just load up? I don't understand it. But it's not for me to understand, and I don't care what you do with your money. Don't join my team. I don't have a team, so you don't even have to worry about me trying to promote to you. I'm just really trying to make logical sense out of what's going on here. Because if you really look at June, June was the opportunity month, just like all of them, you know. But here's the difference between June. Forex Shark came back to drip. See, in the other months, Forex Shark was working on the Animal Farm heavy, and you see how much he wants to get this Animal Farm thing back on a roll. He doesn't really like, listen, respectfully, he's done with drip in the sense of like that being his main priority and focus, bro. He already did it. There's nothing else for him to do. Drip works. It still works. There's nothing for him to do. Like, okay, now he wants to do this. Like, he's doing this drip drop draw thing, cool. And then scratchies is going to be cool too. But there's something else that needs to be done right now. That's not his priority right now. His priority is Animal Farm, respectfully, as it should be, to be honest. Because when drip goes up, he wants to make sure that the money is staying in the ecosystem. That makes sense. Where else you gonna put the money? Just keep putting in a drip, then use drip to go into the Animal Farm. It's a money loop. It's a glitch. It's a walking ATM glitch that people are not understanding. But it's crazy because if you can understand it at this month, if you can get it in June, July, because here's how I see it. Look, there was a little bit of activity in June. Oh, but July, we about to start the fireworks early. Like, seriously. Like, the fireworks are about to start popping off. Forex Shark said that he wants DDD out this week because he's ready to move with the Animal Farm. The biggest thing that he did to show how dedicated he is to proving the community that he really wants us all to win was saying that, yo, listen, I'm not going with the Animal Farm thing until DDD comes out. And I respect that because at the end of the day, now we know as bad as he wants to have that Animal Farm thing come out, he has to deliver on that DDD. And that's pause. Oh my gosh, I feel like that was crazy. That was crazy. But he has to deliver. That was crazy. But he has to deliver though, like on some real stuff. On some real stuff. He has to deliver. And at the end of the day, too, with Forex Shark, the fact that he's really holding himself to that too with this countdown. I love the fact that he has the countdown. I love the fact that he has the countdown. It actually is funny to me because once the countdown comes up, I really think the price is going to move off of the countdown. I think it's going to be like how the AMAs used to be. Like when he used to announce the Forex Shark AMAs, I think when this countdown comes out, it's really going to be flooding with people because now we all know that is the official thing. That's the official thing that says, yo, listen, it's ready to go. And with that being said, bro, I'm looking at this like, okay, people are going to be taking advantage once the countdown come out. And it's probably, he said he wants it to be a short one. So it's going to be like 24, 48 hours, something like that. Listen, look, long as it ain't today, tomorrow, I'm cool, bro. Let me get my last little 25-cent buys and I'm straight because I genuinely don't believe in July. By the end of by the end of July, I'm willing to bet drip is not in these ranges anymore. I think we will be above $1 by the end of that. And I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that. I think we will hit above $1 by the end of July. And I think that's a lock. That's a lock. Sorry, I know. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say what I know, but I know I'm willing to bet it. I'm willing to take the risk on that if anybody wants to put some money up on that. So all the fudders that don't think that drip drop draw is coming out, I believe it will, and I do believe in the impact. And I'm being so safe with that bet; it doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm willing to bet the crib. So, and because I have this type of level of confidence with this, right? Why would I wait till buy drip at $1 when I can get it at 25 cents? I don't understand why people are so fixated on buying this at a higher price. But maybe that's because I know what it feels like to buy at a higher price. That might be a case too. But for some reason, it's like people have this weird thing. Like they really want to buy this at $1, $2. Like I saw somebody say, I'm gonna look back in the drip if it hits over $1 again. And I'm like, why? You're gonna risk that for what? For what? So then that way, when it goes to $2, you 2x, but you could have gotten at 20 cents to 10x. I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think that when people are hating on drip, and I shout out to Stunner again, he was talking about how like drip haters just don't understand math. Like I really think that like it's really not that difficult. Like once you just put the numbers on paper, it really isn't nothing to compare. Like we're not really comparing anything. Like what are we comparing for real? You feel what I'm saying? Like when we just put numbers on paper and then we really start talking about finances. Like let's just talk finance real quick. It's not about drip. Let's take the names out. Let's take your emotions out. Let's take everything else out. Let's just talk about the situation at hand. 1% a day, compound interest, 365% on your principal is nuts. I don't care if the name is drip. I don't care what the name is. I don't care what the name is. Forget the name. Okay. Forget Forex Shark. Forget all of that. The fact that that core principle is happening, if that was at JP, if that was at Chase Bank, I'd be doing it there. If that was at, so it's not about where it is. You know what I mean? To me, it's the fact that it's happening. It just so happens to be is drip. So with that being said, bro, if you saw that on a piece of, if you just took this out, like the names out, and you just saw all these different bank options, who wouldn't sign up for this one? Why wouldn't you have this? If you have other banks, if you have other cards, if you have money stored other places, why wouldn't you have this? Because then people's first thing is, well, it's DeFi, it's not safe. But it's been running for 2 years, 2.5 years, and nothing has happened to it. Now, I'm not saying that nothing can't happen to it, but just like your bank, something can happen to it. So there's always some level of risk. And I feel like people just throw out these statements because they just want to say things. But it's like while you're doing that, you're blocking your blessing. We're trying to make you rich, goofy. We're trying to, yo, listen, we're getting on this internet. I'm on this live preaching about how to get you some money. I'm gonna make the money work. Listen, I don't know if you know, Fudders. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know. We making the money already. We're already making the money. I'm not making no money from you joining my team. I don't have a team. I'm literally getting on here to tell you about something that could potentially make you some money. So if you think you gonna come into my live or my page, tell me I'm not making my money when my bank statement is literally telling me otherwise, when the steak that I'm eating is literally telling me otherwise, you're telling me I'm broke. My taste buds are telling me I'm rich. So it's so confusing to me how you be talking on the internet as a little troll. And it's crazy that you're trolling somebody that's trying to make you some money. That's the funniest part to me about this whole situation. Y'all always wonder why I got so much time for the fudders. Cause it's like, bro, I really don't like, bro, this really means nothing to me. Like literally, I'm making money for real in real life. Like we not like worried about nothing you talking about. Like Forex Shark said, imagine if I actually ran with the mind of the impatient investor. Imagine that. These impatient people. Imagine if he was really just like, okay, well, I got to run on airtime. What would we be? What would Drip be? It probably would fail. It would do exactly what they wanted it to do. You want to know why? Because they don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy to me. And if you really look at June, bro, the people that won in June are the people that were winning the month before and the month before. All of these months have been these years, have been this month to where you can really make your year. You could so many years were made up in this month, bro. But y'all wouldn't know what this means because you don't make compound interest. See, when you make compound interest, it's this thing called hockey stick growth, right? So if you ever know what a hockey stick, right? You know how it curves up, right? It curves up. It starts off like this, but that exponential growth, bro, once drip starts going on that rally like that, bro, it's something. If you have a, all right, man, but you can't have one drip and then feel it the way like if you had 10,000 drip or 1,000 drip or 20,000 or 50,000 or 100,000 or whatever amount of drip you want. Every time you get that swing up, it feels different. And the craziest thing is you have the opportunity to get 1% better every day. And some of you decide to be worse. Some of you have the option. You're in it. You are blessed to know about drip and you still go against it. You still don't hydrate. Crazy to me. But that's okay. In this system, there's going to be winners and there's going to be losers in life. There's winners and there's losers. Hey, you can lose at one time and then you can win the next time. Just because you lose now doesn't mean you have to lose tomorrow. So you could be a loser right now and then win tomorrow. But there are so many people that are consistently losing every day. But I'm not here to talk about the loser. I'm here to talk about the winners. I'm here to talk about us. I'm here to talk about the ladies in the faucet. I'm here to talk about Crypto Kings. What up? I'm here to talk about everybody that be chatting under my comments. I'm here to talk about everybody that be really putting their bag up, really doing what they supposed to be doing. That's what I'm here for. I could care less about somebody that don't care about themselves. Because listen, at the end of the day, I'm working too hard on this. We are working too hard to make sure that we change our financial history forever, bro. And if it don't work, fudders, guess what? We gonna get it another way. Because you know what we have that you don't? Delayed gratification. You know what we have? Skills. See, that's the thing about drip. It teaches you other things too that you needed to learn in life, period. Maybe if you calm down and you slow down, you stop chasing $1 billion every single day, then maybe you actually will be like, yo, there's a way to make $1 billion every single day without chasing for it. It can actually come to me. You don't have to run to the money. The money can run to you. Now, do help when you run with it. But if you're doing both, if you're chopping down the time, something called DCAing, and you're hydrating, man, listen, I'm trying to give you the keys, bro. I'm telling you how to win in this drip ecosystem. If you don't believe me, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. I could care less. I really could care less. But I really do want you to win, genuinely. I want you to win. And the reason I'm making this for this June recap is because I want to come back to this video. I do. I want to come back to this video a month, 2 months, 3 months from now, a year from now. Let's look at June again. Let's look at it when drip is at $1.50. Let's talk about the comments that are going to be here because everybody right now is just waiting and waiting and waiting. And there's going to be a time where we look back at this and be like, yo, this is crazy. It's happening. You know what I mean? So this is all just visual proof, bro. It's visual proof. And it's going to hit different when this stuff happens because you know how these videos be, especially when the algorithm and all that stuff, once you do it, then that's when people be like, oh, you predicted the success and all that. It's not, listen, we already knew, bro. This isn't new to us. And this is what I've been really trying to stress to people like, yo, we not new to this, bro. Like, we good. We locked and we loaded, bro. It's going to be new to y'all. Y'all going to be shocked. We always knew we were the best. Check the stats. Billions with a B. We not confused. Y'all just talking about us. It's like when you post a viral video, it's like, bro, just because this video went viral doesn't mean that now I'm funny or now I'm this or now I'm that. The viralness didn't make me that. No, I was that regardless, whether it went viral or not. Drip was going to work regardless whether it was viral or not. It just so happens to be now everybody wants to talk about it, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, bro, we still got our principles. And when you get into this drip ecosystem, it isn't as simple as it seems, especially when it's chaos. So you better know who you are. You better be able to be tapped in, locked in, because as the game changes, bro, you're going to have to be able to adjust. And I don't know if you're ready. I hope you are. I hope you are. And if you're not, ask yourself why. Go back to what I was talking about in my other live. Ask yourself these questions. Prepare, because a lot of people are talking like they are ready for drip to be up. And then they're going to be looking at themselves like, dang, if I would have done this, don't be that person, man. Do it. If you really want to do it, then do it. And if you don't, then don't. But don't be the if I drop the sledgehammer, man, or don't. Or don't. But I know there's gonna be people that want to switch it back and forth. And it's gonna be funny because I'm laughing at everybody that don't take advantage of this right now. I'm laughing at everybody that's gonna, yo, if you knew that the price was this low and you had it and you didn't buy it, but then you just bought it when it was higher, I'm gonna laugh at you. Because you have to explain to me your thought process. Like, why did you do that? Why did you decide to waste the money? Like, what is it? Was it fear? Fear of what? And I'm not saying you can't be scared of drip, but I just want to know what it is. Because if you're still thinking about like you have to see green charts in order to buy, you're already stepping into a losing situation. You're already focused about the wrong thing. If you really want to make some true money, you really need to understand the core principles of what a good project is, when it is the best time to buy. Don't just go buying off of charts. Charts can help with some things, but you need to also have a deeper understanding. You do. It's a fact. But you know what? You don't have to listen to me, bro. What do I know, bro? I'm just a kid, bro. I'm just a kid in this crypto thing, man. I've only been here for 2 years, bro. I'm an infant in this crypto game for real. But I'm just telling you some things that I've seen in my short time here, you know? And especially in this DeFi and in this drip ecosystem, I could definitely tell you some stuff about this because I've been a part of this. And I can tell you some things. And I've seen a lot of people come and go. But what I will say is this: the ones that have stayed consistent, we all have a similar story in a sense. We all have seen progression, all of us. Every last one of us has seen progression, and a lot of us are happy. The ones that have stayed at it. Like, we don't have no problems. We're making so much more drip than we were a year ago. So it's crazy, man. You do a year of drip, get your first 365% and then talk to me. You get your first, do it for a year. It's so funny. People can do everything else for a year. People can go to school for 4 years, pay $60,000 to learn nothing, then drop out. People can go waste their life partying for 3 years, for 5 years to do this at this, but you can't invest into yourself for 6 months to a year. That's crazy. You can't take a chance on yourself. Oh, but what if I lose my money? But it was cool when you was wasting your money. At least you're giving yourself a chance. At least you'll find something. But what's your priority, man? Got to have a bigger reason though, because maybe your reason is to go out there and go do all that. But my reason has always been I got a bigger purpose here. Right now, I'm looking at how am I going to take care of my family? I got to take care of everybody. I'm the neighborhood. I'm the family hero. And that's what, and when Forrest Shark said that, I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, that's the type of pressure I put on myself anyway. So it's crazy that, like, you can be in that predicament. And I see people just not take that opportunity. But then again, it's crazy to me because everybody's entitled to their own thing. Do you, bro, for real. Like, I'm not here to sway you on what you do. Like, you do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm just saying, like, to me, it's just crazy because when people talk about what they want, then that's when they start getting real contradicting because they want to be rich. Everybody want to be wealthy. Everybody wants to be this. They just throw these little numbers out there. They be throwing words out there, wealthy. You know how many people I hear say wealthy, bro? I just heard Stunner Breezy say. Stunner Breezy. Now, mind you, this is the same boy that was making $100,000 a day, bro. Just remember that, bro. A year ago. Remember that. Over a year ago. Remember that. He just said in his video, I'm rich trying to get wealthy. Now, when he said that, I said, well, if he's trying to get wealthy, then what? Then I got a ways to go to get wealthy. So people just be throwing these little words out there and not be truly understanding the power of words, bro. Because when I tell you I'm not done buying drip, I'm dead serious. Like I'm not joking. Like I know a lot of y'all be like, I know a lot of y'all know, but I know a lot of the fudders be thinking it's a bid, and people be thinking like, oh, the exit liquidity thing, yeah, I'm gonna double it. Like exit. You feel me? Like we stage left, my boy. Like for real. It's not a joke. Like this is not a joke. This is not a joke to me. Like I don't play around with this. You want to know why? This is my money. Like people don't understand. Like I know this drip thing is starting to get gamified, and I know it's like drip, drop, draw, and it look a little cool website. But bro, no, this is real money. Like when we start talking about billions of dollars, we're not joking. Like that's why people really do underestimate why the community is so strong. It's like, no, people are really putting their hard earned money into this, bro. This isn't a joke. Like, people are going to make it work. Like, a lot of people don't understand why drip is going to continue to keep going because of us, bro. The community is not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. There's so many other people that are not going to stop. And we're going to put the pressure on everybody to see and literally have to face the music, bro. You can't do nothing about what we got going on. And at the end of the day, it's so crazy that we're at this point. This point that we're at, and we're going into a new month, it's about to get crazy because of the fact of this. Once drip pumps, that's the game. The game's over. You can't stop anything we can do because now everybody's making a lot of money. Drip go to $2. Good night. Good night. Imagine a $2.50 drip. That is a 10x. I want everybody to, in the comments that's here right now, I just want you guys to really think. What would you do at a $2.50? If you're whatever you got in drip right now, you're making per day was a times 10. How would you feel? That's all I want to know. How would you feel? If that's $2.50 that we're talking about, though. Remember that. Times 10. But people don't want to take advantage of this. I look at this and I'm like, yo, oh, these people are stupid. I'm like, you're selling at 22 cents, 25 cents. You're dropping your whole bag. You're getting out of drip now. You're getting out of drip now. And I'm not talking about obviously the people that's just selling for a day or whatever. Like you have a hydrate claim strategy. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that are dumping their accounts, talking like, yo, I'm never hydrating or I'm not paying no attention to drip. It's like you're an imbecile to me. You are stupid. Like, I don't know why you would do that. At least you could be in a better position. So by the time, if you took all of these months that drip, drop, draw was supposed to come out, that way, when it came out, you would actually be able to play at a whole new advantage. You'd be making so much drip, man, please. But people don't get it though. And it's not just about hydrating. I told you, DCA is definitely the key, bro. Definitely the key. Big key. Big key. And it's crazy. You can buy the most drip ever right now. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, the opportunity. But people don't see it. And that's okay because guess what I do? I don't really care. I really don't care if you see it. If you do, you do. And I really am glad that you do. And if I'm the reason you see it, that makes me happy. But for those that don't care, bro, listen, bro, do your thing, bro. Dead serious. Like, do your thing. But what I will say is this: don't come over here and be like, yo, oh no, I could have got it at. Mm, I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna make you a meme. I actually have a reoccurring meme that I'm gonna post you as. So I hope you don't say that because that's your fault. You feel me? Like that's your fault. Like I'm sorry about that, but that's your fault. So I feel great. I gotta tell you, I feel amazing right now. I feel like June was literally one of the best things that could have ever happened to me, happened to all of us. Honestly, power to the delay of DDD, man, because I've been able to DCA so much more. I've been able to get my position stronger, and at this point now, it's really up, bro. It's really up, and I can't wait, bro. I cannot wait. I'm not done buying drip. You guys keep letting drip stay at these prices. I'm still buying it, bro. I will buy it all year at this price. How about that? Have you ever thought about that? So we can just skip it out if how long I'm going to do it. Just lock out this year, the whole year. I'm gonna get if you however long you keep it at these prices, I'm gonna still buy it. So it's always gonna be that. It's not gonna be just something that I'm not buying. No, because you showed me somewhere else that's paying this consistently. Consistently, bro. You can't beat the stats. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can't beat the stats. And that's facts. I'm sorry. And once we start putting that on paper, we can really talk and you can't beat it. So it's like, why wouldn't I keep doing it? It's been working for the past year and a half for me. So why wouldn't I continuously do it? Because it's still working. Forex Shark said for the state, he said for the what did he say? For the task of time or the I forgot what he said for the tale of time or something like that. I was like, okay, cool, endless. Like you feel what I'm saying? This is real, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But you can think it's a joke. I believe in it. I know a lot of my drip fam believes in it. Even though some of the drip fam, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all be borderline about to be get kicked out the family. Some of y'all about to be getting y'all last names changed. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all about to get put up for adoption. I ain't gonna lie, because some of y'all been acting crazy. But I'm gonna let it live. I ain't putting nobody on blast today. You know what I'm saying? I love my drip fam, bro, and all my real fam. The real fam know who they are, man. We know who we are. We are strong every single day. We see the little flip flat patty wax, our little cousins that might get sent away. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if we even claim them for real. You all got that one cousin. Sometimes you don't even claim them for real. Sometimes you be like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm joking. But no, on a serious note, though, I can't wait to dominate you with you all in July. I can't wait to just continue to live out this blessing, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, we're blessed to be here. Take a bigger picture out of this, man. Like the fact that we able are even in DeFi, in crypto, the fact that we're in now Forex Shark project, bro, with this type of developer, with all this development, with also so much other stuff ready to go. Like with drip pumping, people don't understand what comes with that, especially the fact that Animal Farm and all these other things are going to be here too, because now that gives us an opportunity to make direct more money off the rip, and you're printing more money from drip. So you're making 10x what you was making before. Now you could take a portion of that and go put it into this, portion that and put it into, and you're gonna learn how you're making even more money, bro. So it's like, take advantage of this, man. Understand that it's a bigger picture than you see right now. It's just not about drip. The ecosystem is called that for a reason, bro. It might not be seen right now, but the whole point is to see it a year and 2 years from now when everything truly makes sense and all the development intertwines with each other. We're very early, but there's a way that you can make a lot of money being early and still be in the protocol to experience the long-term gains. So if you play the game smart and do what you're supposed to do, You gonna be winning. It's as simple as that, man. If you don't understand that, you just need to run it back. And that's all for you today, man. I promise you, we're going live again the moment that DVD comes out, man. It's your boy Crypto down here at Don75. Hydrate that like button, hydrate that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one.